Happy Monday. Welcome back to another episode of The Truth Will Do. Today I'm going to talk about teething because it's been a really hot topic in the office. We're going to talk about some things that are normal and whatnot. And I do have my little cheat sheet in front of me, so to make sure that I cover everything that I wanted to cover with you guys today. So first of all, with teething, bones are erupting, you guys. So there is a lot of times they can have a slight fever. Kind of like this hot head and whatnot, but that is because bones are erupting. There's a lot of inflammation that is going on in that head. So don't be surprised if they do run a slight fever sometimes when they are teething. Now, some kids get by, they get teeth and moms are like, I had no idea they were teething. They were super happy. No signs or symptoms. Kudos to you if that's your experience, because that's not all of our experiences. And sometimes maybe those first couple of teeth are going to come in really easy, and after that it's going to be really difficult. I don't know, right? They're all different. We had one, most of our kids were teething at say 8 to 9 months, and our youngest one randomly got teeth at 5 months, and I was like, what is going on? Oh my gosh, like totally not expecting. And that was probably the only time that somebody in our family got teeth and didn't really have a lot of these symptoms. So just know that for them to have a slight fever when they're teething is not uncommon. They're not sick, it's teething, and those bones are erupting. The other thing that's gonna happen is there's gonna be a lot of mucus production going on, you guys, that helps break down the gums. But it can also lead to an upset stomach, and sometimes their butt gets a little red. So they can have a rash on the butt. That's not necessarily a sick child. Once again, you can make them comfortable, put something on that butt, but that can be a normal sign. That doesn't mean a sick child. That's just normal development. The other thing with mucus production, you guys, they do produce that extra mucus even at night. And because they don't have this like super great swallow reflex yet, in the morning, a lot of that will settle. It was crazy. Yeah, each tooth is super different, Erica. It's like crazy, and each kid is so different. So with that mucus production at night, sometimes it can settle in the chest. So when they wake up in the morning, they may cough for the first, say, 5 minutes or so, and a lot of times moms are gonna think that they have a cold or whatnot. They don't. They have the extra mucus production. So just be aware of that. They might cough for the first 5 minutes or so. A lot of times, yeah, you're gonna think that it's a cold or a cough, but it can be part of teething actually. So just know, once again, that's not a sick child. That is a child who's actually responding normally to just normal development. The other thing, you guys, they're gonna do a lot of rubbing, and sometimes we think they're rubbing their ears. They're gonna go like this a lot, and a lot of times they're not rubbing their ears, they're rubbing their gums because the gums hurt. And that is a normal symptom or sign from them because they're trying to counteract that pain that they're feeling in those gums. So once again, that's not a sick child, that's a well child who's responding normal to normal development. So along with all that stuff, you guys, we want to help with the eruption of those teeth, help make it a little easier, help with the efficiency of that. So we do a lot of cranial work in our office that can help with teething. Cervical spine, obviously the upper neck, that's going to be huge with that, but we really want to help the efficiency. So it's not like it always takes away the pain, but sometimes it can make that, it can ease it a little bit, make it go more efficiently. But we want to make sure too that those sinuses aren't blocked and things like that where everything just sits there. I know one of the things for us when our kids were teething, they always had a runny nose for the most part. Most of them did. And so they would get just really slight fevers, increase in that temperature, and their noses would run. And so even if they didn't have that fever, a lot of times we're like, ugh, they must be getting a tooth because they had super runny noses. That's good. Like, I wanted their nose to run instead of just staying in the sinuses and all that congestion going on. So a runny nose during that time is not a bad thing. We work on the cranials, we work on some of those sutures during the teething time. You guys, obviously getting adjusted is huge. The things that you can do at home though, rubbing their back in the morning while they're having that coughing and trying to get that mucus out, that's gonna help a lot. You can do some cooler washcloths on the head and things like that, just to make them more comfortable. Because like I said, they are going to have some more heat because they're teething. Their bones are erupting. That's crazy. Like if you think about it like that, bones are erupting. So, and then the other thing that we'll do sometimes in my office is I'll show moms at times different sutures that they can work through and how to do it, and the amount of pressure to use, things like that, so you guys can do that at home to really help them during those times of teething or when they're uncomfortable. Moms love that they can try different things, you know, to help ease some of the pain and discomfort that their child is experiencing. Just trying to make sure I got everything. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, those are huge things though with teething. It's been a huge topic in our office lately. We've been seeing lots of kids coming in, some congestion going on or runny noses and whatnot. Normal signs of normal development. It's not always like a cough or a cold and they're not necessarily sick. It's teething, and that those signs and symptoms of teething can mimic colds and coughs, but it's a normal sign of normal development. So hope you guys found it interesting. I hope you're all having a really great day and that you're staying warm because it's pretty cold out there. And until next time, have an amazing day, you guys. Bye.